Hello students, hope you are all doing well. Today we are going to learn about a dramatist who created life into theatre. It is none other than George Bernard Shaw. So George Bernard Shaw is the greatest dramatist during the period of Age of Hardy. So he is born in the year 1856. And the thing to be noted is he won Nobel Prize and also Oscar Award. So he won Nobel Prize and Oscar Award for his contribution, towards literature. He's born in the place called Dublin, and he went to London in the year 1876. Without a penny, without any money, he moved to London in the year 1876. And he is a son of farmer, and he didn't like any schooling. He didn't like to go to school, and he studied on his own. And another important thing about George Bernard Shaw is during this time, a king was ruling England, that is George the Third. George the Third laughed out at the humor that is evoked by the works of George Bernard Shaw, and he even broke his chair while watching his play. So one important interesting thing about George Bernard Shaw is George the Third has broken his chair out of laughter while watching his plays. And one more important thing is he introduced life force, a term called life force. What is life force? Force that gives strength to a particular theatre or play. So he introduced life force into the theatre, and his plays all were influenced by Henrik Ibsen. Henrik Ibsen is a writer who influenced George Bernard Shaw, and he died in the year 1950. So he is born in the year 1856 and he died in the year 1950. So now we are going to look at the 5 major works of George Bernard Shaw. The first work is Widower's House, published in the year 1892. The second work is You Never Can Tell, written in the year 1897. Third work is Candida, written in the year 1898. And fourth work is Man and Superman, written in the year 1902. And fifth work is Back to Methuselah in 1921. The next work is Saint John, written in the year 1923. And the next work is Heartbreak House, written in the year 1919. Total 7 works are there. I'm going to talk about 7 major works of George Bernard Shaw. So the first work is Widower's House, was written in the year 1892. So you can see the cover page of Widower's House in the screen. The first play written by George Bernard Shaw is Widower's House. Actually, this work is not intended to be for the purpose of entertainment. It is actually written just for sake of literary work, and it is termed as unpleasant work. So it is not intended for entertainment. It is termed as an unpleasant play. The next play is You Never Can Tell, which is published in the year 1897. And this is about a story of Mrs. Clandon, Clandden. So this talks about the life of Mrs. Clandon and her 3 children. And the next work is Candida, Candida. Candida is published in the year 1898. So here the story circles around Candida, who is the wife of James Morrel. So James Morrel is the husband of Candida, and Candida has a love affair with another man called Eugene Marchbanks. Candida is in love with Eugene Marchbanks, and the love triangle goes on, and at last she decides to live with her husband itself, James Morrel. Okay, so that is the story of Candida, which is published in the year 1898. The next work is Man and Superman. So Man and Superman is a play written in the year 1902. Okay, so here George Bernard Shaw has given a philosophical idea that is already I told you, he has created a life force into the theater. So here in this play he has depicted the life force, and this story is based on Don Juan myth of Lord Byron. So Don Juan is a work written by Lord Byron, in which the character Don Juan is a womanizer. He is going to several women and seducing several women. Okay, so he is a womanizer. And here in this story, Man and the Superman talks about a man called John Tanner, Tanner. John Tanner is like Don Juan, but the story is little inverted. That is, John Tanner is being seduced by a girl called Anne Whitefield. So he is running away from Anne Whitefield. That is the story about. The story of Don Juan is inverted in the story Man and Superman. So John Tanner is running away from Anne Whitefield. That is the story about in Man and Superman. And the next work is Back to Methuselah. What is the title refer to? The title refer to a biblical figure called Methuselah. Back to Methuselah. So it refers to the biblical figure who is the oldest person ever lived. So Methuselah is a person who is the older person who has ever lived. Okay, so Back to Methuselah is published in the year 1921. And here he attacks Darwinism. So he makes attack upon Darwinism, and he's also talking about theory of creative evolution. So here is attacking Darwinism as well as is talking about theory of creative evolution. Okay, so Back to Methuselah talks about creative evolution also. Okay, and the next work is Saint John. Saint John, the spelling is Saint. Then the next word John, Joan, Saint John. So Saint John is published in the year 1923. So this is called as a good play of George Bernard Shaw. So George Bernard Shaw's best work or the good play that he has written is St. John, and this comes under the category of tragedy. So only one tragedy is written by George Bernard Shaw. All other works comes under the genre of humor. Okay, all the stories are full of humor, comedy of errors, everything, and only one play centers on tragedy, that is St. John. Okay, so St. John talks about a 15th century girl named Joan of Arc. So Joan of Arc is the center of the story, and she is being canonized as a saint just before 3 years of the publication of the play. So this incident inspired him to write this play Saint John. Okay, so this John of Arc is being canonized as a saint. Okay, so John of Arc is canonized, and because of that, this particular play is published in 1923. Okay, the next work is Heartbreak House. Heartbreak House. This is published in the year 1919. Okay, so this is the play which centers on the post World War First. So after World War First, this has been published and written, and then it also talks about a family drama. So it is a family drama which is written by George Bernard Shaw. So let us recall the 7 works of George Bernard Shaw. Widower's House. It is the first play written by George Bernard Shaw. It is a unpleasant play. It's not intended for entertainment. And You Never Can Tell is about Mrs. Clanton and her 3 children. Then Candida, a love triangle between Candida, James Morrell and Eugene Marchbanks. Then Man and Superman is a philosophical idea is incorporated in this work, and it is an inverted story of Don Juan by Lord Byron. Okay, and the characters John Tanner and Anne Whitefield. Then back to Methuselah. Here, this is a work in which Darwinism is being attacked, and also theory of creative evolution is also described. Okay, then Saint John. The next work is Saint John. It is considered as a good play, and it's a tragedy. This is the fine tragedy written by George Bernard Shaw. It talks about Joan of Arc, a historical figure, and Heartbreak House is about the post-World War First. Okay, let us now move on into the characterization of George Bernard Shaw's plays. So he is considered as an efficient dramatist. He is also considered as a creator of well-made plays. So he is considered as an efficient dramatist, and also is considered as a creator of the well-made play. And he created a revolution in the field of drama. Okay, and his genre is always genre. The spelling is G-E-N-R-E. Genre is always humor. Okay, only one tragedy. Then he dragged life into the theater. So in the theater, so the plays are written, and the plays are intended to be acted in the theater. So while acting, he created a life in the plays, okay, in the theater. And he also talk about housing conditions, religion, finance, then prostitution. All these things were seen in the plays. And George Bernard Shaw has wit and humor and Puritan passion. So he's having wit, humor, Puritan passion. Then you can see one thing I left out is the first 3 plays, that is Widower's House, Candida and You Never Can Tell, is published 2 or 3 years of interval. Okay, that is the first one, Widower's House, is published in 1892, and the next work is published in 1897, that is You Never Can Tell, and Candida is published 1 year after that, that is 1998. Okay, so in small interval of time he has published. Okay, and he is called as a propagandist. He has a propaganda to give to the society. He is called as propagandist, and he is a playwright dealing with real problems and nearly real people. He is talking about real problems and real people. Okay, and The next thing is he is a shallow thinker. He is a very shallow thinker. He can be called as a destructive critic. He can be called as a destructive critic also. He is full of wit and common sense, and he is full of spirit of inquiry. Probing many questions and getting the answers. That is inquiry. Then the last thing is he considers St. John as his perfect play, a good play. Okay, so these are the major characteristics of his play. He is considered as an efficient dramatist and creator of the well-made play, and you can see he created revolution in the field of drama. Okay, the major contribution is he created life into theatre. So we have learned about George Bernard Shaw and his 7 works: Widower's House, You Never Can Tell, Candida, Man and Superman, Back to Methuselah, St. John, and Heartbreak House. So here ends the class on George Bernard Shaw. Hope you are all studying well during these holidays. Thank you.